Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to point your guys' attention to a new Steam title that has been revealed, PC game, that I think looks pretty damn good, and I think people are going to have a lot of interest in. Hopefully it turns out fairly well, but we'll talk all about it. The game is called Covenant, and I'm not the biggest, Souls-like guy, but this is definitely inspired by one Dark Souls, so we'll talk about a totally different gameplay style, though. So, Covenant has been revealed, the Steam page is up, and I gotta say, the game looks pretty damn awesome. This looks like a game that I think a lot of people will enjoy, whether they're into Dark Souls, Doom. It seems to be a marriage of games like that. Covenant is a first-person dark fantasy combat game in which you play as a messenger sent from above, wield martial arts, secret magic, and ancient weapons to explore a vast, interconnected world. Covenant is a dark fantasy first-person fighting game, spellcaster, and shooter. So, saying that it's a shooter might not be exactly in line with everything that the game offers because, being a spellcasting first-person title, that's more, Lich Battle Mage, if you guys get that reference, but it's got campaign, co-op, and PvP. FPS Souls-like is used as a descriptive word as well. The game notes a large, interconnected, and hand-curated world passing through kingdoms and peril, discovering fighting stances, spells, weapons, and gear forged by the men of renowned heroes of old. Were we not appointed for such a time as this, I will go one way and you another. Seek the old notes, experience the creation through the eyes of the last living messenger, a warrior angel sent to carry out the will of the composers. The oldest of your kind, Malak, has fallen to the abyss, leaving in his wake a trail of destruction. You must follow in the footsteps of his final days in order to uncover the nature of his fall, and in doing so, reveal the slumbering forces hidden within creation. Game format is noted to be a Metroidvania Souls-like world. Creation is sprawling and interconnected land of myth. Discover shortcuts, use keys, and search down hidden paths to unearth every last secret. Bosses, creatures of fallen empires, and heroes long lost stand in your way. Some require strategy, some require weaponry, some desire a duel, others still must be challenged with friends. Puzzles and riddles, this world is full of mystery. Get creative. Platforming, the way is often blocked. You'll need to find another way. Rewards and exploration, relics lost to time, are yours to claim if you can find them. Exploration is worthy. Progression, become a messenger of death as weapons are upgraded, spells grow stronger, and fighting stances reveal themselves, and they do note campaign, co-op, and PvP. The way forward is long and dark. You must be most brave. Play alone, play with, play against. The choice is yours. So, how they'll implement every aspect of it, hopefully you could just turn off PvP, and if you want to play co-op, you're not going to have people invading. That's generally how it's done, so let's hope that that is the case. This one is different. Master close quarter combat like never before in first person. Kick, grab, roll, and execute anyone who stands in your way. Expressive and powerful movement abilities. Skillfully pivot your slide around corners, down slopes, kick or jump off walls, and alternate between rolling or sidestepping in intimate duels. These are easy to use, but will take time to master. PvP, duel other players for glory in 1v1, 2v2, and 3v3 arenas. That's pretty cool. If they have a dedicated, Coliseum component where you can challenge other players and do it in 1v1, 2v2, and 3v3, how they are describing it, that sounds like it could be fun, but I doubt that that will be the aspect of the game that will draw people in. I think people would want a compelling single-player component, and with co-op, if that's an option as well. But really, the linear, I guess you would say, point A to point B style of experience, and obviously it will be within an interconnected world that'll offer you a lot of options. Weapons, I offer you a gift and instrument. This one never spoke to me anyway. Each weapon can be improved several times to unlock hidden abilities, traits, and catalysts. The Souls-like one-hand and two-hand system is present, changing the attributes of every gun, sword, and tool at your disposal. Change hand forms to adapt your fighting style to the situation and hone your creative playstyle. Two-handing unlocks powerful abilities on the weapon, but leaves you less mobile. Progression, stances don't just change your elemental affinity, they change your entire fighting style down to the way you run, jump, kick, and slide. Each stance playstyle varies drastically, and every may take a lifetime to master. Spells and auras can be cast to change the course of the fight. Each spell can be charged, and each aura can be cast in multiple ways that best suits the situation. Powerful build crafting opportunities between 4 ring slots, stances, weapons, spells, garbs, catalysts, and more. They've got a community Discord up as well, and they do have very, very early system requirements. Take this incredibly tentatively, and whether or not, this does evolve We'll see, but I very much do expect it to evolve. They note a 1st gen Ryzen or a 7th gen Intel, 8 gigs of RAM, and a GTX 1660 for minimum. Recommended 3rd gen Ryzen, 10th gen Intel, 8 gigs of RAM as well, which is a little bit surprising. Like most games, I would say like 80, probably closer to 90% of most top level games that are pretty visually appealing these days do recommend 16 gigs of RAM, so recommended being 8 I do find kind of surprising, and RTX 3060 being recommended as well. 60 gigabytes of storage space, but again, with requirements this early on, take those requirements incredibly tentatively. I will also say that the game's release window, it is still slated for to be announced, so as far as when this game is gonna drop, who knows? I'm not gonna lie, like a game like this, and it's just because I am pessimistic when it comes to gaming in general and games getting revealed that look incredibly compelling. How many times have we seen it, you guys? That games get revealed, they look really cool, and I'm not gonna say they get Star Citizen, because Star Citizen's situation is kind of insane, but they just are either in development for a really long time, or they just outright get quietly canceled. They literally quietly get canceled, and you just never hear from them again. Now, I do believe this is a game that does have investors backing it, and they've got a website, and the trailer itself does illustrate a promising picture, and that's why I'm doing this video and giving this game attention. I thought the trailer was fantastic. A dark fantasy first-person shooting fighting game, spellcaster and shooter all combined together. They've got a website, a dev blog they do note is coming soon. I doubt that this is going to be a 2025 game, and whenever we're looking beyond the following year in terms of game releases, so if I was doing this video about a 2025 title in 2023, that's when I'm just like, okay, like this game is so far out, like who knows what's gonna happen. Like we've seen games get perpetually delayed for years and years. People just forget about them, and then maybe sometimes they come out, other times they'll never come to fruition. But you know what? I totally thought the same thing about Black Myth Wukong when that game was revealed in 2020. I was like, this game is never coming out. Stellar Blade, I had the same reaction to that game, and that's honestly the pessimism overpowering me and being like, yo, we are not allowed to have good things. These games are never gonna come out, and that's why I just, you know, go into a lot of things with a more pessimistic outlook and a more negative outlook, because then if it does come out, I am pleasantly surprised and I'm happy, rather than getting super excited for it and then ultimately something happening and then being disappointed. I like to go in with lower expectations, but the game does look fantastic and definitely one worthwhile to keep an eye on. Add it to the wish list and see what transpires down the line. But that is going to do it for me. Let me know what you guys think about Covenant. I think the game looks great and interested to hear what you guys think. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.